And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode of TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. We had a blast watching the Houston Texans take on the Detroit Lions, and we're going to be getting into week 3 of the preseason game. It is here and over, and now we can focus on getting to the LA Rams. But first, we got to wrap up this game right here, right now. The Houston Texans. Well, you had some backups in, you had some 2s, you had some 3s, you had some 4s, and you had a whole lot of the Graham Mertz mania running wild against the Detroit Lions. My goodness, I would have never expected Graham Mertz, the guy that had 3 interceptions against the Minnesota Vikings, who looked like a dog piece of crap walking on 2 legs, to look like a capable starting quarterback, to be honest. Graham Mertz looked amazing today. Great stuff from Graham Mertz. Great stuff from the rookie. I was excited, actually, watching him play. Showed a little swag. Like, Graham Mertz was him. He was cold. he was turning up. I was not expecting Graham Mertz to go out there and have the performance he had today. I was very happy to see what I saw from the rookie. Every Texan fan was tweaking. Like, we were... Now there is a backup quarterback controversy. Is Davis Mills the future backup quarterback of the Houston Texans? Or is it 5th round pick from Florida, Graham Mertz? Look, I'm not here to enter that discussion because, let's be real, Davis Mills is still a very capable backup quarterback that could possibly start on a really bad team in a bad quarterback situation. Graham Mertz is nowhere near that, but I thought it was very enlightening to see what we saw today. And to take away from that, that just gives me confidence with Nick Haley's system. And I understand it's vanilla, but a lot of stuff ain't vanilla. And we saw a damn good day from not just Graham Mertz, but Htown Slovis. The Texans' offensive line decided to do some stuff today. We had the backups out there doing their thing. We got to see a little bit of Cornell Powell, number 11 for the Houston Texans, wide receiver, not Traymon Smith. Cornell Powell, have yourself a day. Welcome to the practice squad, buddy. You ain't making the team. Next, the running back battle. We got to see Dameon Pierce, and well, Dameon Pierce didn't look, he was all right. You know, he looked okay. But in comparison to his talent level, to the talent he was going up against, it's something I wish the Texans would take a further look at. But I think it's guaranteed he's on this roster. Whether or not y'all agree or disagree, y'all could always chime in the comments. I don't know if Dameon Pierce deserves to be on the roster, but I think his roster spot is guaranteed just because the coaching staff, to me, I think they like him. I think they're going to keep him. They're going to have him, Nick Chubb, and Woody Marks. Woody Marks looks really good. He's fun. He was like fun running back to watch, and I can't wait to see more of him. And, you know, there's still no update on Joe Mixon. We had a tweet from Jonathan Alexander talking about D'Amico Ryans, and he was asked about C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Joe Mixon, and he basically had no update on either one of the guys. My gut check is that C.J. Gardner-Johnson starts week 1. My other gut check is that Joe Mixon does not play week 1. He might start on the PUP list and be out for the first 4 weeks of the season. But again, that's just an opinion. It's no factual evidence behind that. I'm just stating an opinion. Again, chime in the comments whether y'all agree or disagree. Overall, though, the O-line looks solid. Graham Mertz, I cannot stop talking about Mertz mania running wild on the Detroit Lions. The running back fiasco, you know, we just talked about Dameon Pierce, but hell, we didn't even get into George Jordan or British Brooks, 2 guys that I thought had themselves solid games today. British Brooks makes another play on special teams. The Bulldog British Brooks, the British Bulldog. I would love for him to make this roster. We'll see what happens. Cut date is on August 27th, guys. So make sure you have that bell for the notice to turn on, man, for my channel. I'm going to give you all the news, rumors, updates surrounding cut day for the Houston Texans. They took a win today. They dominated the Detroit Lions. The defense was swarming. Yeah, Derek Barnett running out there. Tommy Toagai, he needs to make this roster. He had himself a sack. We got to see Foley Fatukasi play. He has not played at all, and we got to see a little bit of him. And he looked good when he was out there. Christian Harris played at the very beginning of the game. Again, both of those guys that I just mentioned, very small snaps, just to get some of the rust off them real quick. Jalen Mills with an interception, the veteran safety from the New York Jets. Thought he did well today as well, and the secondary was okay, besides D'Angelo Ross, who looks like a piece of crap out there. But besides that, man, I thought the Houston Texans looked very good today. The special teams needs to get a little better. I don't care about the backup long snapper, effing up a snap. That's the backup long snapper. I don't give a damn about him. Austin Brinkman would be your long snapper. That was confirmed today because Jake Ferguson looks like a pile of ass. So the Houston Texans got themselves a win. They look solid in doing it. Preseason's over, and now we are excited because we are just a few weeks away, ladies and gentlemen, to the LA Rams game. And while we're thinking about it, make sure you are there at the watch party between the Texans and the Rams. It is September 7th. We, meaning myself and Ruben, Mr. 713, at the deck on Fountain View. Make sure you are there watching the game with us, enjoying some beer, enjoying the football game. And while you're there, you better make sure you are swarming during the game. We are going to be loud, we're going to be live, and we are going to be having some fun. Okay, guys, make sure y'all do y'all's part. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.